Well, hello everyone. My name is Kelly Theodosian, and I work with middle school students in the areas of language arts and social studies. And I wanted to share with you via a video tutorial some information that we shared a few weeks ago at a parent night that we hosted about project-based learning opportunities. So, what we are doing is we are calling these opportunities the pitch. And if you and your family are fans of the television show Shark Tank, you know that on that show, entrepreneurs pitch their product ideas to a panel of experts in the hopes of securing additional funds. Something similar will happen at Impact Academy when students pitch their learning project ideas to their content area teacher. And those product ideas are a way that we can encourage students to be creators of content and not just passive consumers of an Edgenuity lesson or traditional teaching. So when your student comes home and talks about the pitch, this is what they are talking about. Well, why are we doing this? Well, we want students to have opportunities to practice 21st century skills that we refer to as the 4 C's: creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. And I think we all agree that when our students leave us after high school and college and they embark on their careers, that these are the areas that potential employers want to see competency in. And in this day and age where basic information is at quick access and can be found through search engines, we want to see students do things with that information. When I was in school, we had to go to a physical building to receive the information from an expert. Well, that's no longer the case. And so we definitely want to see students being active, creating products that demonstrate their understanding of material and showcase their talents in these 4 areas: creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. Well, what does this look like? If you visit the Kelly Theodosian YouTube channel, you will see sorry about that. You will see a category called of playlist, a folder, playlist folder, and look for the folder that says guided learning projects. Inside that folder, I'm starting to collect past examples of guided learning projects that have been submitted. And last year, a student in 7th grade replaced a science lesson. The content was about diffusion, and she decided to research that, read about it, become an expert in it, and then she figured out a way that she could do a demonstration at her kitchen table to share that information with a global audience, actually, now that it's on YouTube. And that work demonstrated her understanding, and she presented that to an audience so that an audience could ask her questions, and now it's featured on YouTube where it can potentially reach a global audience, and that work replaced an Edgenuity lesson. So that's really a key point that I want to stop and chat about. We don't want projects to be extra work. We want them to be the work. And in a traditional school building, sometimes the adult, the teacher, presents information, and then as a culminating event, the adult, the teacher says, okay, I've created a list of project options, please pick one, and you have a week to do it. Oftentimes that brings some anxiety to the family when they hear about that the night before. But at Impact Academy, students are not left to their own device with these sorts of things. We call them guided learning projects for a reason, because there's constant dialogue with that content area teacher. It starts with the student pitching an idea to the teacher, and then the teacher and the student work together to determine what are the key learning points. Let's get a guide, let's get a framework, let's get a timeline, let's chat about your work so that when you reach the finish line, you have a product that demonstrates understanding, and demonstrates competency in those 4 C's. If you want to see an example of guided learning projects that on a grander scale that take several months, much research, much time and effort. However, critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication certainly at play. National History Day, we are very excited about. The past 2 years, we've had many students embark on this endeavor, and it's just the work that has been created is unbelievable. We're so proud. On the left, you see a group of girls, a team that created a live performance based on their research, and then on the right, a team that created a documentary based on Franklin Roosevelt's work in his time spent at Warm Springs. So definitely, if you're interested in National History Day, the theme this year, we call it the 3 E's: exchange, exploration, and encounters in history. And other events that you may want more information about: Science Olympiad team, we launched that last year, had great success at the competition. And then also Model United Nations, we are launching that this year. We're joining with Luella Middle School, and we will be actually going to a competition in November for that. So lots of, if your student is competitive by nature, lots of opportunities to embark on projects, but then also have that competition piece, which I would submit to you raises the level of enthusiasm and effort when that part is at play. Well, how do students get involved? It all starts with a conversation with the teacher where the student pitches a product idea, and they have already determined which lesson or cluster of lessons or which unit they want to work with. Again, projects are not extra work with Impact Academy students. We want them to be the foundation of the work and to be the bulk of their work if they so desire. Again, constant communication has to happen, and I would submit to you that those conversations are best happen at Study Cafe. It can happen via phone and email, but it's very difficult. So attending Study Cafe to have these chats, I would say is the way to go. Also, students need to think about how they're going to demonstrate mastery and competency, and sometimes it's easy for them to rely on past product ideas, and immediately I hear things like, I'm going to do a PowerPoint. Well, something like PowerPoint, a technology tool like that, is a presentation tool. It is not a way to demonstrate mastery in those 4 C's: creativity, communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. Now, you could build a PowerPoint and then use it in a live lesson to your classmates that you facilitate. You could use a PowerPoint and use it in a webinar that you are hosting with your classmates. But other ideas that people have used in the past, maybe they want to host a podcast. Maybe they want to maintain a blog for their creative writing. Maybe they want to, in National History Day, the 5 options for products include live performance, building a documentary, building a website, writing a historical paper, or creating a museum exhibit. Again, earlier I mentioned the video tutorial, the demonstration, but we need to think about products and projects that can go beyond the boundaries of Impact Academy, beyond the boundaries, frankly, of Henry County, and reach a global audience. And so your teachers will definitely work with you to brainstorm that, but it all starts with the student looking at their course map and looking at what's coming up ahead, deciding what lessons that they want to replace with products that they create. Continually check SIS email for updates on this. We're really excited about this work. This is the right work for your student, and we hope that you will encourage them and that they will come to us ready to pitch their ideas. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.